live clips are coming up with, what's her name? Kate? She's the fucking funniest. I can't even. This one is Close Encounters, where she's with friends and they have like these experiences like with extraterrestrials and whatnot. And she's just too funny. She's hysterical. Anyway, I was watching them the other night. I mean, she's got me crying. And every impersonation she does is spot on. Every impersonation. And I love when they make her play a guy, no matter who the guy is. Anyway. Oh no, let's just mute that. Okay, first person here is Jamie for general. Jamie for general. Somebody from your past may be returning. It could be an old friend, maybe a Virgo. Looks like life seems to move forward this spring, starting a new journey. Listen to your intuition. Could be setting money aside for something or paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel some relief around money and finances. Sagittarius enters and may be of significance, and you may be feeling a little bit like good karma is coming back to you this spring through summer. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection coming in. Could be a Gemini. Might also be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Miriam Q, love. You may be feeling like not much has changed quickly, or you may be feeling a little bit unprepared or unstable when it comes to love. It looks like you may have to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you in order for your life to transform and move forward, but you may not have made that decision yet. If you feel like you're stuck or you're holding yourself back, it would be a good idea to take a look at options that are coming in, because it does look like you have a soulmate connection on the horizon and your life will be moving forward. But if you're in a situation where it's not really going anywhere, you may have to walk away from that first. Cause for celebration comes in around a new beginning, possibly with an Aquarius this sometime this spring. Talia, general. Being guided by the divine makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain and brings the sun out over your life. Happiness comes in. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something makes you feel like your financial life and your financial focus is moving forward. Weight of the world seems to slip off your shoulders when you step into your own strength. You're very successful around a business endeavor. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Should be a nice springtime for you. Cece, how does Kate feel about me overall and my potential? I don't know what you mean by your potential. Well, he thinks that you're successful. Maybe that's your potential. Like you may be successful in your business endeavors or in your career. It looks like he thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, humble, honest. But there's Three of Cups is in reverse. There may be a third party interfering with this situation. It looks like he thinks that you're smart, attentive, strong, and independent. Lily, cards for the next 10 days. Next 10 days. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Makes you feel relief. Makes you feel like life is changing for the better for you quickly and like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Being guided by the divine, a water sign comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Put a wish out into the universe. A wish may come true. Looks like you could be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that, your life will start to grow and transform. Anthony, why communication still not happening between me and the Cancer? I think you may have to reach out to her. It doesn't look like she's contacting you anytime soon. I don't know where she is in her love life right now, but she seems to be very, it might not have anything to do with love. She seems to be very overwhelmed with life in general. She's got a lot going on. She could be very busy with work or school or both. It also looks like she's feeling a little bit bored and restless. That may have something to do with lockdown or whatever is going on in that respect, wherever she is. She also could be a little bit stressed out with money. If you can, I would reach out to her. I wouldn't wait for her to reach out to you. It's in here, paper. Mr. Maurice, I have a nurse attached to the workman's comp, micromanaging my case. What do the cards say about this? Oh, is she driving you a little nuts? Let's see. She may back off a little bit. If she's been driving you a little bit nuts and it's been causing you anxiety, she may be pulling her energy back a little bit. She maybe did what she needed to do, and now she kind of lessens her annoyance. Because it looks like you're being guided by the divine. It looks like I think that you're going to get something from this workman's comp case. She may be like, it could have been something that she had to do, follow you around or watch you or whatever. I know those people in any of those cases tend to be really fucking annoying. But it looks like either she saw what she needed to see, your case moves forward, the sun comes out, you should get something out of it, and I think that she kind of lessens her, she's not holding on so tight anymore. I still wouldn't do anything crazy just in case she pops up at some point. But it looks like she's going to start to leave you alone a little bit. So annoying. Because they want to do whatever they can to not have to pay out. But it looks like they're going to have to pay out. So good. I hope you get a good sum. JP. Well, I passed my OSCM class, 4375. Sounds intense. Yeah, I think you're going to pass it. Ronnie, rest of April. Rest of April. It looks like life starts to move forward with the Chariot. It also looks like you could hear from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. And there could be a new beginning on the horizon. This is usually a work opportunity, but it doesn't have to be. It could be tied to the person that you haven't spoken to. It does look like you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief. May feel a little bit more respected at work or be getting better compensated. And you've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. I don't think that the rest of April is bad. I think it moves forward pretty quickly. Adriana, who's coming in general? Well, you have a wish, put it out into the universe, and a new beginning starts out of the clear blue sky, and you're prepared for it with a soulmate connection. I mean, it doesn't always have to be a love relationship. It could be, but whatever the relationship is comes in soulmate. Virgo, Libra, cause for celebration comes in, and you could have a new love interest enter too. New love interest may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Gemini is also around. So you may have some new energy coming in. Will Sierra respond to my text? Yes, I think she will. She may not respond right away, but I think you get a reply. Cece, how will P feel about me? Like my looks, romantic potential when we first hang out in person. We have a date in a couple of weeks, okay? Well, I mean, I think that he's going to think that your personality and your looks are fine, like he finds you attractive, but it looks like he's undecided about where he wants the relationship to go after the first date. But that's fine. It's the first date. You don't need to know where it's going. He thinks that you're a strong character. He thinks that you're a kind person, and he could see that there may be a new beginning or a new journey on the horizon, but he's not ready to make that decision on the first date. Happiness could come in between you and him, but it seems to be down the road a bit. Talia, may have a financial reading for this month. Your finances seem to strengthen, your perseverance pays off, and you're well prepared. Anxiety moves into the past, and the hard work that you've put into business is starting to pay off. Finances should be improving. I think finances are going to continue to improve between now and the end of the year. JP, what are B's current feelings and thoughts towards me? All right, I don't know where you are with this person, but it looks like they have a little bit of mixed emotions. So I don't know if you guys recently had a tower moment. If not, there could be a tower moment happening between you. But there's also like long-term potential, or the Four of Wands, upgrading the relationship. So that's kind of like a twisted double energy. Like on one hand, feeling like there could be a disaster on the horizon, but also on the horizon could be upgrading the relationship. I don't know where you guys are, but there's potential. It does look like he's got choices around him, and he's not sure of what he wants for the future, but he does think that you're kind and caring, stable, sincere. Thinks that you're genuinely a happy person, somebody who's easy to get along with, and somebody who's interesting. Mariana, will Derek contact me again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. Yes. To Kenya, how will shoot go on Saturday? How will shoot go on Saturday? Seems like it goes well. Wheel of Fortune, feeling prepared, significance, perseverance, and strength. Should go really well. Got good luck, feeling prepared, feeling perseverant, and strong. Sunrise, love reading. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. If you're not with anyone right now, a Virgo comes in. If you are with someone right now and they're not a Virgo, the Hermit card could indicate there's a little bit of lack of communication happening between the two of you. And you may be overthinking things. If you're not with anyone with this card, the person, your next partner or potential partner could be in your life right now and you're just not seeing them, or they haven't made themselves known yet. It does look like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. So you're on the right path. Snow White, love. Happiness comes out over your love life when you let go of a disappointment or heartbreak. I don't know where you are right now in your love life, but somebody's recently disappointed you, or there was some kind of dramatics that went on. Letting it go will bring in happiness. You'll be guided by the divine to a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And that could happen pretty quickly. Adriana, what's he going to surprise me with? It could be some sort of a day out trip. Like, I don't think it's going to be a weekend away, but it could be a day out trip spent by water. Cause for celebration comes in around a day out spent near water. Yeah. KB General. Maybe just making a decision to go back to school, learn a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure. Around business, school, work, whatever you do all day, the hard work that you've put in, your efforts are going to be rewarded. It looks like you got happiness coming out and a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like the Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Anxiety is moving into the past. If you suffer from anxiety, it should be improving. This one's not taking a nap. She slept for like a half hour when I was out running earlier. She needs to take a nap. High vibration next 48 hours. Could have some money coming in. Could be entertaining at home, spending time at home, redecorating your home, something nice maybe happening at home. You also could get a new business opportunity. Water sign maybe coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lydia. Read vibe weekend, men. You're too much. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, the overall vibe for the week, for the weekend, I would say is stable, successful, and exciting. And definitely listen to your intuition. Now let's see what's going on men-wise. What are the options looking like for this weekend? Oh boy, you got a lot happening here. Okay, so this is what we got. You've got a Leo, a Taurus, a Cancer. You've got another fire sign on top of that, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. An Aquarius. A wish comes true, happiness comes out, and passion comes in. So I don't know about any long-term love connections, but there could be people that you're hanging out with, people that you're going out with, somebody from your past could be returning. Somebody from your past may be returning. It might not happen this week, but it could be coming up. It looks like you've got a soulmate connection on the horizon. A Gemini may be around, and things are changing for the better for you quickly. Now, I don't know if this is all going to happen this weekend, but you should definitely have a couple of opportunities this weekend to not be like alone. Like you may be hanging out with somebody or doing something out of the clear blue. Could be with a fire sign. You got a lot of fire around you. Also, that Taurus. I don't know if the Taurus is somebody new. I can't remember. You've got good energy, though. Thank you. Enjoy it. enjoy it. Should be a pretty busy weekend. Adriana, when is the first kiss coming? I would say soon, maybe within the next 2 weeks. Not bad, not bad. Kind of exciting. There's a lot of excitement around. I don't know, I should look and see what the planets are doing over the next week. Because I don't know, this feels like there's a lot of excitement around for a lot of people. Sage, next 48 hours. You may be feeling very prepared for life to move forward. And you got the Empress here. Life may be moving forward. Empress is like money, fertility, abundance, prosperity. You could be spending a lot of time with somebody with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Like you may feel like I put a whole lot of effort into this relationship. I didn't see much of a payoff. But with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you may start to see some of that effort pay off. It also looks like you have a wish with the Nine of Cups. Put it out into the universe. You could be starting a creative project as well. Vicky, general for the rest of the week and the weekend. Six of Swords. That could be a couple of things. Could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water, or with this card, your life may be moving forward. No longer holding yourself back. Maybe putting some distance between yourself and a situation that's no longer working for you. Looks like you've got the moon here. Listen to your intuition and a wish. Put it out into the universe. The Pisces and an Aquarius may be around. Nine of Swords is in reverse. Anxiety could be moving into the past. And with the Six of Pentacles, you may be feeling a little bit more respected, or it could be getting better compensated and more respected at work, or it could be in a personal relationship. It does look like you have the Wheel of Fortune, so you got some good luck coming in between now and the end of the weekend. Jessica, what's the Leo's person currently thinking for me, and will he come in a relationship with me in the future? Okay. Is there a relationship coming in between the Leo and Jessica in the future? No, I don't see a stable, like, romantic, committed relationship, not in the near future between the two of you. I don't know what your relationship is right now, but it looks like this person, either there's poor timing around the situation, they may be involved with somebody else, and you may find the situation just to be, like, very disappointing. I mean, keep your options open. I don't know where, if you're not involved right now with this person at all, I would say the chances are slim that a relationship happens right now, or in the near future. Lovely. Does B have romantic feelings for me or just friends? Okay. I would say at this point it's really just a friendship. It doesn't mean that it can't turn into something more down the line, but I don't know that he's thinking along those terms right now. Adriana, when could he be showing his feelings for me? I would say out of the blue. Like it should happen out of the blue when you least expect it. Could be before the sun enters Taurus. It could be pretty soon. Where are we now? We're probably at about 17 or 18 degrees of Aries. Maybe within the next 2 weeks or so, you'll see a shift in him. Nav, general love from now until the end of April. Maybe feeling a little bit stuck. Could feel like not much is moving forward. Might need to have a little bit of patience. Listen to your intuition. Looks like as we move into Taurus, cause for celebration comes in with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be with an Aries. It looks like the timing may not be great this week, but things seem to shift before the end of the month. I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. Magician, how will things be for me if I avoid my family gatherings in April and May? I was told by my Aunt R might visit the family, so I want to stay away. Okay. I think you could pull it off without much drama. It's only a couple of months. You've got good luck and transformation around you. I think you'll get away with it. If you're busy, you're not around, you're working, you're in school, you can manage to blow it off until the end of May, no doubt. You'll get away with it and nobody will really even question it. That was Magician. Cinnamon, next 48 hours. 48 hours. Being guided by the divine, happiness comes out. You also may have some, Page of Pentacles may be like a stable business idea, or a practical business idea, or a way of making money may come to you. Looks like a Capricorn could enter. And also a Taurus is around. Knight of Pentacles. You may feel like not all that much is happening and like you could be feeling a little bit slow and steady, but that's not a bad thing. It's okay. It's okay. There's a couple of days. Nikki. My name is Viola and I'm an Aquarius. Will me and Don Torrey ever talk again? He's a Leo. Okay, will we ever talk again? There is a chance that you do talk again. It's down the road and it might not be anything, it may not lead to much or not much may change, but there's communication coming in at some point between you and him, yes. Oh, Cece, was it for a potential partner? I don't know if that guy K right now is looking for a partner. I just don't know if that's in his like radar right now. I don't think he's thinking along those lines. I think he's just kind of hanging out and having a good time. Mimi, N and I the next 2 weeks. Right, I don't know where your relationship is with this person as of right now, but with the Devil card, there could be an earthly pleasure that's interfering, or there could be deception, and the Hermit card can indicate the communication is down. It also looks like you may be feeling a little bit unsuccessful with the Six of Rods in reverse, and there could be a mini tower moment. I would say the next 2 weeks could be a little bit rough, but I don't know what kind of a relationship you guys have right now. So it's kind of hard to, you know, like if you guys are in a relationship with the Tower in reverse, I would say you're going to have an issue that needs to be dealt with. If you're not in a relationship and you're trying to cultivate a relationship, I would say that something may get in between the two of you with the Devil. That would be hard. Communication would be down and it would be hard to get things to move to the next level. Jay, my goal is to make driver in my early 30s with UPS. What do my chances look like? I think that could happen. I don't feel like it's that far off for you. It could happen in your early 30s. You got the Sun card. That's yes. I love you. What's coming up with JV Aquarius in the future? Okay, what's coming up with JV Aquarius? What's happening for JV Aquarius in the future? You may be feeling a little bit negative about this situation. You got the Five of Cups, which could be a little negativity or looking at things pessimistically. Looks like you may not be putting in a whole lot of effort, and you may decide to walk away from this situation. I don't know where your relationship is right now, but the Strength card is in reverse, which means there could be a weakness in the situation, or the relationship may not be that strong. I don't see any love here. Now, if you guys are just friends, you just may be going through a moment, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of growth or transformation. Nothing seems to be changing quickly, and there could be a little anxiety around the situation. I would keep your options open, for sure. And you could see anything good happening for me in the near future. Could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Maybe starting a new journey. A Cancer could come in. Capricorn may come in. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may be moving up the ladder at your current job, or you could be, yeah, career could be advancing. Slow and steady wins the race, though, between now and the end of the year. Jenny, will I meet my future spouse in 2021? I don't think so. You only have a 33% chance, which is, there's a chance, 33% chance you meet. But the Two of Swords is in reverse. So you might be very undecided, or you may not even be sure how you feel about this person if you meet them this year. It does look like the person that comes in is grounded and stable and reliable. But I don't know if you don't click with them right away, or if it just is like not happening this year. It may not happen until next year. 33% is low, but there's still a chance. Sometimes it comes up low because it's far off. Like it's not happening this year. It may not happen till, like, who knows, next spring or something like that. Saurov. Will Nikki respond to me today or in the next couple of days if I call her? Okay. I think so, yeah. Yep, cards indicate that you should listen to your intuition. So call when you feel optimistic, or call when you feel good, not when you're second guessing it. Like, I totally understand why people ask questions like that. And I've been in situations myself where I'm like, I don't know if he's going to answer me, which then puts me in the has put me in the predicament of, I'm not going to fucking reach out because I'm not going to put myself in a situation to be ignored. But if you look at it from the opposite, if this was anybody else, if you were calling your mother, your sister, your brother, the next door neighbor, your best friend from 6th grade, you wouldn't question whether or not they were going to call you back. You would just make the phone call. Like, the thought wouldn't even enter your mind. So the fact that we question these things, right, sometimes puts like that energy out into the universe and starts to build blocks. So when you do decide that you're going to reach out, wait until you're feeling confident and you're not second guessing yourself. Because the energy of like calling someone and feeling like, well, I don't know if they're going to answer me, like that shit goes out into the universe pretty fast and then comes back fast with like the feeling of defeat or feeling deflated. And like, you know, like if you were reaching out to anyone else, like just asking a question in the room, you didn't like send the question and say, well, gee, I hope she'll answer me, right? You just put the question up, right? You don't even think about it. It's like, that's what I'm here doing, answering questions. But for some reason, sometimes there are certain people that make us like, well, question, like, well, maybe he isn't going to answer me. Maybe maybe they don't want to speak to me. I would try to shift the way you feel about that before you make the phone call. But I totally get it. I've been in that situation myself before. Actually, I mean, I've taken it a step further than that. Years ago, I was seeing this guy. For some reason, now I don't know if this was an intuitive thing or if it was something that I actually manifested myself, but I used to have this feeling sometimes, like when I reached out to him, that he was going to tell me, don't ever contact me again. I don't want to speak to you anymore. I don't know why I used to feel like that. And one day I got that message. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg. Was I picking up that intuitively? And that's why one day I got that message? Or did I manifest it because I was so focused on it? I don't know. To this day, I don't know. But I know that with that guy that I dated in particular, I got those messages sometimes. Yeah. What a dick. Anyway. Anyhow, moving right along. Adriana, when could we be having sex? I would say sometime over the summer. Maybe within the next 9 weeks. Ronnie, the Sagittarius, and I for the rest of April. Looks like the relationship could be strengthening. Looks like he may be taking a little bit more control or putting in a little bit more effort. You have a wish around the situation. The answer to a problem between the two of you, or a situation between the two of you, there may be a solution in front of you that you're not seeing just yet. It gets presented to you before the end of April. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful of that card if you don't want children right now. The moon is here. Listen to your intuition. I think that things are going to be okay between now and the end of April. Sepia, general. Cause for celebration could be coming in around a new job offer, feeling a little bit more respected, better compensated, and maybe even going back to school, or that also could be on the job training. There may be a fire sign that's linked to this job, brings in financial stability. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Balance comes back when you get a new job offer. I think that's happening pretty soon. Sepia, me and Ramel. Things could change for the better quickly when one or both of you no longer hold yourselves back. Looks like the relationship could be strengthening and you have a wish around the situation. I don't know where you guys are right now. Things could shift pretty quickly for the two of you. He's the water sign, right? Cancer? That's him. You guys have a nice soulmate connection. Things should improve between you and him. More for finances for next week. Perseverance pays off, especially around business. Balance comes back in. You could be a little bit concerned with finances, but it looks like things wind up being really well. If you're worried, you don't really need to worry. Things should work themselves out for the better next week. You got money and success coming in. Jay Allen, spirit messages regarding the path that I chose. I actually think you're on the right path, but that's just my opinion. You seem to be doing the right thing. See what the spirit cards say. Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spend some quiet time alone, successful self-employment. That's interesting. Maybe at some point you decide to start your own business or side business. Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. I think you're on the right path. I think that you're doing the right thing. And it doesn't seem like much shakes you. Like you have a pretty solid foundation. Nothing really seems to rock it. UAF, what's the reason the B no longer wants to hang with F? Well, looks like there's a number of reasons. So he could have been feeling betrayed by something or burdened by something. There's sharp energy around the situation. May feel a little bit of anxiety around the situation. Could feel like he's in the middle or that it's very chaotic energy and that nothing is moving forward and nothing is changing. He also may feel a little bit disrespected. I don't know what that's, excuse me, I don't know what that's about, but he just may feel like it's a lot of drama, a lot of unnecessary drama, and that it's exhausting. That's one thing about people that have a lot of like drama and bullshit. That it's like it's fucking exhausting. Like really, it's really exhausting. Lovely love. Okay, if you are not with anyone right now, you have a wish, you have a Sagittarius, a Cancer, and an Aquarius coming in, but you may need to have patience. They may not be coming in right away. You might need to let go of something that's not working for you and walk away from someone in order for your life to move forward. Especially if you feel like, hey, I put in a whole lot of hard work, I didn't see much of a payoff. Choosing to walk away from that situation will bring in these new people, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Aquarius. If you're in a relationship right now, you may feel like you're putting in a lot of effort and you're not seeing much of a payoff. In that case, I would say have a little bit of patience. You have a wish around the situation. Your relationship can improve, but you might need to make a decision to forget about what went on in the past and just move forward to the future with this person. UAF, Spirit. Spirit cards. Four of Air, take time to rest, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. The Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. I feel like things are moving forward for you in a really good way, just overall in general, but the Nine of Earth just recently came up for somebody else. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Again, with the self-employment, who knows? Maybe something in the future happens. But it looks like things are going well. Don't forget to take care of yourself and take time for rest, relaxation. Allow more time for meditation. I wish that I could do the meditation thing. I mean, I try. I have a hard time sticking to it. Oh shit, did I go out of order? I think I went out of order. I think I'm at Lemoore for the next 48 hours. But if I skipped you, send the question with purple hearts. Next 48 hours for Lemoore. Things seem to change for the better quickly. Cause for celebration comes in, and you could be hearing from someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Looks like there may be a new business opportunity that comes in, and you got some good karma returning to you. HG, could the Capricorn's intentions for me? They have a little anxiety around them, and they're feeling a little bit unprepared. I don't know where your relationship is right now, but I don't see a love connection, or I don't see things moving forward significantly. You may have to put more effort in if you want to see things move forward, because they're coming up with anxiety. They're coming up a little bit unprepared. They're also coming up a little bit with not much perseverance, and they may be dealing with a wound of some type. I wouldn't expect all that much from them. Will and UAF have the same picture or similar pictures? How does Sierra feel about me? Look at that. They look similar. How does Sierra feel about Will? I think that she thinks pretty highly of you. You may need to have patience with her, though. She just may be one of those people that you have to have patience with. She thinks that you're very compassionate. She thinks that you're attractive, hardworking, a little bit deep and mysterious. Feels like there is room for growth and transformation to happen around your relationship. And she thinks that you're very strong, independent, courageous, loyal, and sincere. UAF is BNF situation because I called out the dumb competition. Oh, let's see. That may have something to do with it, yeah. Yeah, but I also think that I think that's part of it, but I think he's just annoyed with him in general. Like with that stupid shit. Yeah, you know, like the talking crap, and then, you know, just, I don't know, they just may be growing apart and not in the same place anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I know, what is that a picture of? I can't even tell. Is it like the desert? It's a pretty picture. Both of them are. The sky. I wish the icons were bigger so that I could see them better. Um, didn't I do Lovely Bones? I thought I did it. Yeah, I know. I think that he does too. And I also think that he's like immature. And I think that that kind of gets on people's nerves. Do you know what I mean? First of all, like, I can't stand it. Like, the amount of money that somebody makes does not equate to the kind of person that they are. Like, one thing doesn't equal the other. I don't care how much money you make if you're a shithead. I would rather you be broke and, live in a cardboard box, but be a decent person than make a boatload of money and you're a complete asshole. Like, what good is the money if I can't stand you? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I know that money motivates most people. I just feel like it's like similar to beauty. It's like only skin deep. If you don't have anything behind it, what the hell is the difference? Like, the most attractive person can become very ugly if they're an ugly person on the inside. So what good like, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like fucking exhausting, right? Like, to keep up a competition with somebody that you can't compete. Like, there's no competition. Like, everybody's different and unique. Everybody's got strengths and weaknesses. Some people are good at one thing. Some people are better at other things. You can't compete. There is no competition. Um, I thought that I did Lovely Bones. Does anybody remember if I did it? Because I thought that I did. I did. And I did Jay Allen Spirit Messages. All right, let me go back up to the top. Jenny, I did. Maggie, what would be Tell Me Now? Okay, what would be Tell Maggie Now? They would tell you that they have a lot of respect for you. They may tell you that they're very weighed down by the weight of the world, or they're backed up against the wall. They may be dealing with some kind of nonsense right now that's stressing them out. They have anxiety around them. They also recently may have either gotten over a betrayal or put a lot of effort into letting go of something that really hurt them in the past. It looks like they may tell you that the hard work they put into either schoolwork, business, whatever they do all day is finally coming back to pay off. Fruits of their labor are coming into fruition, and money or business is starting to pick up. MJ, love for the next 2 weeks. You may feel like love is kind of stagnant, or feeling burdened or argumentative around love over the next couple of weeks. There could be a mini tower moment, and you may be dealing with a little bit of regret or negativity. But it blows over pretty quickly. It just doesn't look like all that much changes between now and the next 2 weeks. Once we get past the 2 weeks, your luck may change. But I don't know. It doesn't look like anything wonderful happens in the next 2 weeks. Head in the clouds. Why have I been feeling confused about making choices recently? I always feel like I'm like that. Always. Did you recently have a tower moment? Or something, some sort of a crisis that made you feel regretful, heavy, weighed down, and you're afraid that you're going to repeat the same mistake? Could be an argument too around. Thing is that you are being guided by the divine, and this fuzziness should move into the past pretty quickly. Disappointment moves into the past, and you should start feeling a little bit more balanced as we move forward. I wonder if it's a planetary thing that's causing the confusion. Neptune can cause confusion. I don't know. I always feel like I'm bad at making decisions. Anyway. Yeah, I think I did Jessica's a while ago. There were two questions. There was one that said J, and then the other question said the person's name in it. I did the one that said J. Sister, my friend T never responded. Why? I think that she will. Page of Swords, and there could be a new beginning on the horizon. I think she's afraid. I think that she's afraid of what where the conversation is going to go, and what she's going to have to, how she's going to have to navigate through the lives. But I do think that you're going to hear from her, because you got the Page of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Rods in reverse. And the Fool is here. You could be starting a new journey. I think that she's afraid that you're going to see through her bullshit, and that's why she's avoiding the conversation. Ah. Um, Sonia, will I win the PhD contest by retaking it this year? I heard there will be a session for October. I want to know my chances. Okay. Got a 70% chance of winning. Yeah, I would give it a shot. If it means that much to you, I would give it a shot. Nabila. Are Sabri and me, will we get married? Okay. I don't think so. No, it's not coming up strong enough. I'm only getting a 33% chance, but the Knight of Cups is in reverse, and the Ten of Wands is here. I'm not convinced at this point. Oh, yes, the one for Jessica, I definitely did it, because I remember the Leo. Yeah, I remember that one. Lolly, work for the next 24 hours. Busy. Busy, but it goes by fast. Things move forward quickly. You maybe made an offer that would be hard to turn down. Sister, does she feel like she just wants to leave our relationship in the past, or is it a sense of control? I think it's more fear. I don't think that she wants to leave your friendship in the past, because I don't think that for her it comes down to either we're friends or we're not. I think for her, she's got a lot of fear surrounding what the conversation is going to be like. So she's trying to avoid the conversation. She may have a level of control too. I mean, that could be, but I don't think that she's looking at it like it's either we're friends or we're not. I think that she may be feeling more like afraid of what's going to come up, and the bullshit that she tells you, you may be able to see through, and I don't think that she likes that. I think that she's afraid that you're going to be able to see through her nonsense. So she just avoids it altogether. I still think you're going to hear from her at some point. I mean, it could be a sense of control as well. Like, I'll answer you when I'm ready to answer you. But I think that she takes that route because of fear. Virgo, is my hair falling out due to omega-3? No, I don't think that's it. Are you sure it's falling out and that it's just not normal hair loss? Because if everything is coming back normal, I can't imagine what is causing hair loss unless it was like alopecia, which tends to happen, I think, in patches. I mean, I guess stress could do it too. Queen 7, will Tamim reach out in April? Yes. Sister, future love coming in. Who is it? Got strong water energy around you. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A wish comes true and a strong relationship is on the horizon where you get out of it what you put into it. Well respected, well grounded. Almost feeling like I got lucky. I fell into luck. I'm heading towards all 10 cups being full. I think it may be a water sign, but you could have choices between more than one. You got several water signs here. You're not holding yourself back and you're well prepared for it. And new opportunities coming. Yuck tea. What are the feelings of End the Pisces for me? Person seems to hold themselves back, but there is cause for celebration that comes in. Maybe over the next couple of weeks. This person thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, intelligent, a little adventurous, kind of spontaneous, and a lot of fun. Healing life, current intentions of AS. Current intentions of AS. This person's unprepared and they've got choices and that you might wind up feeling a little disappointed around this situation. I would keep your options open. You've got a Cancer coming in. That could be a new love interest that may be a little bit more forthcoming than this other person right now. Seems like you could feel betrayed by them. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship, but it doesn't look like this person's moving forward in the way you want them to. UAF, why am I feeling so nostalgic today? Overthinking. Somebody from your past could be returning. 6 of Cups. Maybe you run into someone or you hear from someone. You got a Cancer, a Libra around. Feeling like, I get like that too. It's funny. Feeling like you have choices. You're feeling prepared. Your life is moving forward. You also could be feeling like your life is moving forward so fast. You're trying to look back on the, hold on to the past a little bit before you get too far away from it. So interesting. Sometimes, like, I look at old photos to, like, look at the things in the background to see what kind of memories it brings up. Like, rather than me looking at the people in the picture, I'm like, what was back there? Like, what do I remember about that house or that location or how I felt, like, living there? I don't know. There's something about the first house I lived in that's got a lot of mystery around. Like, I'm very vague about it. I wish I could go back and walk through that house. I dream about it all the time, which is so interesting. Yeah, like, being back there, I wonder the memories that it would bring up that I can't access because I'm not there. I don't know. A couple of years ago, the house went on the market. I didn't know, but I should keep my eye out to see if it goes on the market. Go over there and look at it. It probably would be fucking wild. JP, will B be making contact? In the past, a tower moment happened. Okay, let's see. Will B be making contact? Eventually you could hear from this person, but it doesn't look like it's coming up anytime soon. Communication comes up at some point. It could be down the line. Yeah, smells true. Take me back. We had a lilac tree in the back, and the smell of lilacs always brings me back there. The woman that owned the house before us, she was a florist, and the flowers we had were amazing. The idiots that bought the house after us ripped out the tulip garden. I mean, I don't know why you would do that. It was like no effort. The tulips came up every year in all different colors. They were beautiful. But the rock garden's gone. It went along the whole side of the driveway. Can we cut off the super chats? Because I have to get ready to go to work, and she needs a bath again because we were outside, and she's just scraped up her knee yesterday. She's a wreck. She's picking up dirt. I think she grabbed a pile of deer poop. Anyway. Pradarsh, what is the Sagittarius up to? Okay. Sagittarius looks like they're spending a lot of time working or building a career. It looks like they're having good luck around it. Their love life may not be great, though. It looks like they've lost interest in love or social life, but that may also have something to do with being under lockdown. They're feeling prepared, and they're listening to their intuition. It looks like their top priority right now is work, school, career, business, whatever they do all day, and things are changing around them quickly. Zara, what can I expect from M, the Aquarius? I got him still blocked, and I won't unblock him. Well, if you don't unblock him, the only thing he can do is call you, and I think at some point you'll hear from him. But if you don't unblock him, he can't contact you. You know, unless he uses his phone, which, to be honest, a lot of people don't like to have the numbers come up on the telephone, so it could prolong things. You know, like some phone bills come itemized, and you could go online and see who the person's talking to, so that could be an issue for him. Messages through social media aren't tracked, so I'm just putting that out there because I've heard that from people before. It doesn't look like much between you and him changes for the better. And it looks like he may be feeling regret at some point over this situation. But it could take a while before you hear from him because you have him blocked. Yeah, he can call you, but like I said, like depending on what the phone bill looks like, the number could come up on the phone bill. And if somebody else is getting that bill and he doesn't want them to see it, you know, that may be why. I don't know. To me, the thing is that to have him blocked on some things and not blocked on everything else, like, it's like, what do you want from him? Do you want him to reach out to you? Then unblock him. If you don't want him to unblock you, then if you don't want him to reach out to you, then just forget about it. But like blocking somebody, if you really want them to call you, I don't know what the point of that is. I don't think he's going to show up at your house unannounced. And a lot of times people don't like to make phone calls or text messages from their phones because if somebody else can see them. So I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't like blocking people. The only time I'll tell you to block someone is if you don't want them to contact you. But if you want him to contact you, unblock him. If you don't want him to contact you, then leave it the way it is and just move forward with your life. You know, like I don't understand why people, what do you expect from someone who's blocked? I mean, now he's got to figure out another way to contact you. Yeah, he can, but he may not want to. That's why he may be contacting you through social media the whole time. Like with the Aquarius that I dated way back when, I didn't realize it. We were emailing. Why? Because he didn't want my phone number on the phone bill. He told me because it was his work phone, but come to find out later on that wasn't true. So that's why it, like, he may not contact you with his telephone. Yeah, if you want to hear from him, unblock him. Mel, will I pass the payroll exam this Saturday? Oh, God, I hate exams. Yes, I think you will. I think you will, yes. God, I hate exams. Red, is it worth it, the next 3? Is it worth it the next 3, what, the next 3 months if I stay in help? Is it worth it? Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't know really like what you mean of like staying and helping or what it's worth, but the answer is a yes and no question is no, it's not worth it. Like the answer is no. But I don't really know what we're talking about here, but that doesn't matter. The answer to the question would be no. All right, that's it for me right now. I'll be back on tonight, and I will see you guys tonight. Have a nice afternoon. Thank you all. Bye-bye.